Full memory, full battery, we should be sailing. So, what I'm doing now is the this thingy for the Peugeot. What I have to do somehow is fit. Where's it gone? So this speedometer in there. Still not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but I've got to get it in there. It's completely different. I've got to make a hole in there and 4 mounting holes to get that to go in. My main concern is the fact of those things there. I might just grab a hacksaw and just lop them off. Then it should, and I might have to modify this or this. Don't think I can modify that too much. Except maybe I can cut some of this side here off. I don't think that's going to make too much difference. I don't know what way it needs to shift yet. First I'll make the hole at the bottom so I can work around that and find out what else I have to make it clear. To be honest, I can cut that stuff up, and all this stuff here is all flexible so I can move it around. Some of this, I don't even think this bit here, not sure if I need that. So that bit there I might even be able to cut out. I think it's just for lights, which these ones here I'm not sure they're too for. I've got some more stuff in the car I need to go get later. But anyway, I managed to get the rev counter actually, which don't quite fit that, because it's a slightly different diameter to the old one. The old one I think is a little bit bigger. I think so. Oh, this is the newer one actually. It's a lot thinner. That's thin. Well, that's huge ass thick. It still does the same job, but this one is less bouncy because it's mechanical. It's got the this is shaft goes in there and drives a magnet, which magnet spins inside a cup. Looks like a clutch bell. Something to do that weird little thing under there. It's kind of like a stepper motor. But anyway, and basically, the higher the voltage you put into, it's got 3 pins. It's got a live, neutral, 12 volts positive, a ground, and the actual feed, which is supposed to gauge the amount of speed you're doing. But so basically, you can actually just rig 12 volts to it, and the more volts you put into the last bit, the more this needle will move up. You notice they've actually got the same miles on them. That's because I clocked this one to make them the same, because I was originally going to have this put in there, but it just won't work. I know it won't work, because my car just doesn't have the electrical sensor it needs to gauge it. At least I don't think it does. So anyway, but I've got to rig that into there. That's going to be fun. Oh well, wish me luck. You see some progress on it. Time for reassembly. Why did it not focus properly? Anyway, there's this little clock doodad. So, no big deal. Oh well. Speedo. Now the mechanical rather than electrical. All the rev count and doodad stuff to put back in. That's the wife, the speedo. Rev count, sorry. Okay, so we'll start putting it back together. So I've now got it into this state just by worming it in there. Now, because this one's been modified to have the mechanical speedo in it, it's going to be even more of a tight fit, and then you've got this stupid cover here. So you have to plug in the electrical system while it's out. Otherwise you can do it while it's in, but it's very awkward, and you'll regret it, and you'll get so many cuts on the back of your hand. I've got a graze just there, but you get a lot of them, and your hands get really sore and red and horrible while doing it. So this is the way I recommend to do it. Then you slowly just have to worm it in. It's an idea just to press one side in first and then work the rest of it in. So that's what I'll do. I can actually see it, but give it a prod around. I don't think that's going to work at all. No, it won't. Bugger. Yeesh. Try and rotate it around a bit, I guess. No, that's not going to work. I've taken the actual plug off now. Plug. Kind of in. No, it's not. Ah, fuck me. Right. Jesus Christ, that hurts. But I've done that to my wrist now, so Anyway, I'll come back to you when I've managed to get that plug on and it's actually sitting in there properly. This is going to be fun. Okay then, all back together. The handbrake light has come back on and gone off several times while I was doing that. So we're going to give this a go and see. I'll show you the rev count if it decides to work. If I gun the throttle hard quick, I think it's getting info from the map sensor. Because if the pressure drops, that seems to go up. Oh, the handbrake light's come back on now. Oh, it's gone off again. Yeah, it's doing that by itself. I think it's got a loose connection on the back. Not all of those bulbs were designed to fit this instrument cluster. I had to modify them slightly. Just got to get that new map sensor now. And as all of the warning lights start to come back on, there we go. Except for that. I don't know. I can't really test the speedo until I get that map sensor because it's very hard to get the engine. I might just jack one wheel up quickly and see if I can get it to work that way. That'd be a good enough test. Okay, we'll do that. Though it is ever so slightly twisted this way, I can only barely notice it, otherwise it's still pretty good. But about that, they're still lining up with a hold pretty good. So we'll do that and see if the speedo works as well. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Okay, let's see if the speedo works. Oh, the lights went off again. Awesome.